have I been playing? I've been playing Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, the 9th mainline entry in the Yakuza franchise, and the second following the new protagonist and rebranding of Yakuza to Like a Dragon, with Ichiban Kasuga as the new protagonist. The game, if you didn't know, went from an open world beat 'em up where you play as Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza member. See, that's where the title comes from. And it transitioned to an RPG at Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon, with the excuse that Ichiban sees the new protagonist sees every single street fight as an RPG because he was addicted to Dragon Quest. Yes, it's that funny and tongue-in-cheek, and yeah, it's great. So the last game I really liked, Like a Dragon, Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon. It was a perfect transition, and they even passed the torch from protagonist to protagonist in the very well done manner. I was actually very impressed. So how do you follow this up, right? Critically acclaimed game, sold really well. How do you follow it up for the 8th entry, Infinite Wealth? You bring back the first guy for some reason. The plot is that Ichiban is working to help ex-Yakuza members come clean and get honest work and good jobs. Then he gets canceled by a VTuber. Confused, he then asks the local Yakuza clan, the Siryu clan that's still around, if they're to blame, and he's like, nah, but hey, fun fact, your mom is actually alive and in Hawaii. So Ichiban goes to Hawaii, and he finds Kiryu there, who's on a secret mission to find Ichiban's mom before he dies of cancer. And then they have fun in Hawaii, so this crime thriller mystery. The gameplay's fine, not too much has changed from 7's turn-based combat. So when you enter combat and Ichiban goes into his state of lucid hijinks, basically he imagines people have a job and that job has their own skill tree, so you can be like a chef and do fire moves and knife moves and stuff like that. And you can change this job at any time when you're not fighting. They added more jobs, like more Hawaiian-themed jobs, like hula dancers, and they added some wacky ones like cowboys and samurais, which are very fun classes. But it's mainly the same gameplay. The main issue for me comes down to the story and the pacing. It mainly harms the game. The game takes forever for the plot to go anywhere. I think literally the plot really kicks off at chapter 7, and that's halfway into the game. Because it's just mystery on top of mystery on top of mystery on top of mystery, and there's not really a good end goal or like character development. Because it's like, oh, we have to find Ichiban's mom, but every single step we take, there's like 30 mysteries we need to unravel that just magically unravel in front of anyone. In front of everyone. To the point where when the villain's revealed, it's close to the end of the game. They have to do their whole backstory right before you fight them. These are like jobbers. They're nobody. Especially when Kiryu, at the halfway point, Kiryu and Ichiban split. They both, Ichiban stays in Japan, Ichiban stays in Hawaii, Kiryu goes to Japan. And every single chapter you switch between them. They each have their own party member. The issue then comes in is every time you switch from one to the other, the levels don't go up for the party, but they go up for the enemies. So every single time you start a new chapter in the second half of the game, you have to stop and grind for like at least 30 minutes to an hour, slowing the pace of the game to do literally anything, just to be told at the end of the chapter, oh, hey, we made the enemies' levels go up so high, you also need to now stop at the end of the chapter and grind again. And then, yeah, okay, cool. So what does this lead to? Does it lead to everyone coming together in the end for one big fight? No. It's both separate with two villains that have no screen time. One of them has about 5 minutes of screen time, by the way, and it's not worth it. And that's mainly the big issue, is that the pacing is affecting the plot and the gameplay, so it just kind of becomes a slog in the second half. To me personally, it's like the most mixed bag of an RPG you can get, where it doesn't feel too confident of what it wants to do and what direction it's going in. If you need a new RPG and you beat 7 already, then sure, pick it up when it's on sale. There is some good moments. It is fun to play. But for a casual RPG fan, there's so much knowledge because of Kiryu being in the game that you have to play 0 to 6 to understand anything going on for them. So I personally am going to give this game a 6 out of 10. It's all right. I'm hoping this is just a rough patch before they commit to Ichiban being the main guy that they're gonna focus on. So when Like a Dragon 9 comes out, it'll just be him, all him. That's all I want. Because he's a great character, I like him.